Welcome, welcome to new Microsoft Excel lesson. In this video, I want to teach you how to calculate CGPA in university. First of all, we can find the Excel from all programs. Go to start button and scroll down and find the Microsoft Office, then choose Excel with your version. In this computer in session, I use Microsoft Office 2013 so that I open a blank document. In this blank document, now I want to save in a specific location. Suppose I save this on computer in desktop with a new folder that names Faisal. Okay, in this folder I want to save as with my ID number and Excel workbook. Okay, this program is saved. Now I want to, first of all, I want to insert the registration and name. Now I want to merge A and B in row 1 so that I select A and B in row 1 and click on merge and center. Then I want to align it into left. After that, I want to insert the name. But the name in a specific term so that I want to merge it and I send it to left alignment. Now the title bar, I want to use custom title bar such as serial, then course code, course title or subject, then credit hour, then mid marks, then assignment, then attendance, then final, and all the last I want to use total. After total, I can calculate GP or letter grade. After that, I want to calculate grade point average, that means GPA. And after GPA, I can input previous GPA, previous CGPA, CGPA, and I want to previous complete credit hour PCCAs. After that I can calculate CGPA. Then I can calculate current credit hour. That means we completed. After all, I want to use remarks so that the row number 2 we use as title of this document. I want the change of area orientation, so that I click on rotate text up from alignment. After that, the row 2 is decorated as oriented in 90-degree. On the serial I want to insert serial. First of all I want 1 and 2, and after that I select 1 and 2, and on the right bottom corner, that means I selected the interior cell, and I go to left sorry right and bottom corner and click, hold down on, and I want to pull it down, so on. And this session I see that the serial number is already merged by sorting of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and so on, so that any formula or function, if we use in one or two cell and I want to use this formula or function or sequence, I go to right bottom corner on the selected option and pull it down where it need. On the code I want to use CIT 128, sorry, first up I want to use CIT 127, and second CIT 128. Third, I want to use this repeat, so that cell number B3 and B4 I want to copy, and so paste it B3, B5 and B6. After that I want to select those whole 4 cell, and I go to right left corner and hold it and pull it down whatever we need, so that this formula, that means the sequence, is already copied in the next cells. On the subject, it is the custom, so that I cannot input it. Credit on it varies with course code or subject, that means 3 to sorry 2 1.5 2 3 4 5 6 2. That means the credit hour on the subject wise mark distribution, we can input it, so on the mid mark I want to use 15%, so that I can use data validation. So we can select the interior row, interior column, and we go to data and click on data validation, and I want to use decimal value between, not I want to use less than or equal to, and the maximum value in 100% we can use 15. Okay, now I want to try 14, it is correct. 20.5, it is correct. Or 15, it is obviously correct. But if I want to input 16, it is not correct, it is an invalid data. Okay, then assignment, it can be 5 marks, so that I can validate it in with 5. So go to data validation, decimal, and less than or equal to 5. After that, attendance, it can be between 6 and 10, because obviously teacher cannot mark attendance after 60%, so that before 60%, from 100% to 60%, it is validated. So data validation, I want to use decimal point and between 6 and 10. On the final, it cannot be cross more than 70%. Decimal less than or equal to 70. Okay, in this I want to input some data on assignment. So SS4, in attendance 7, and final 45. On total, I want sum, mid, assignment, attendance, and final, so that I use to function sum. Now I hold on the mid, cell of mid, cell of assignment, cell of attendance, and cell of final. That means from E3 to S3. That means the entire row of 3 with mid to final. Then I close the function and click on enter. The total mark is obviously displayed on the document. On letter grade, I oh, after the inputting this formula, I want to use this formula for other every cell of this column, so that I pull it down, and it already discussed. That means the formula of first first the cell is copied to every cell. On letter grade, I want to a special formula to check letter grade, that called if. On the functionality of if, first of all logical test, then value if true, and then value if false. So that I want to use logical test is total mark is greater than or equal to 18. The letter grade become obviously string, so that I use quotation A plus. If it is smaller than 80, I can use the next condition as the value if false session, so that I want to repeat this session, the next condition, and I change 80 this value do 75 and the grade is A. Obviously, next is 70 and grade is A minus. Next is 65 and the grade is B plus. Next is 60 and the grade is B. The next is 55 and grade is B minus. Next is 50, the grade is C plus. Next is 45, the grade is C. And the next is 40 and the grade is D. After the checking 40, the below the value of total, if total is less than 40, it obviously failed, so that I not use a new check, but I want to, if false, this the logical test is the total value is greater than or equal 40. If this is true, value is the, if this value is true, if this value is true, so that it print D. Otherwise it false, that means it is less than 40, it can print F. After all, I want to close the bracket of parenthesis. Okay, my letter grade is shown on the document in this cell, and I want to copy this formula, so that I pull down. On the GPA, I want to copy this formula. Select the formula and copy. Then, when you work on formula bar, you can finish this task, so that you can click you must be clicked on enter. Otherwise the formula can be changed. On the GP, I want to paste this formula. Okay, I want to change this formula. If 18, the grade point is 4.0. If 75, the result 3.75. If A minus 3.5, A B plus 3.25, in B 3.0, in B minus 2.75, in C plus 2.5, in C 2.25, and in D 2.0. And after all, if this candidate is failed on the subject, he can be he can get the GP is 0. So the formula is completed, and I complete this task by clicking enter. The GP is shown the display on the cell, and I pull down this formula to next cells. On the GPA, the formula is summation of credit hour into GP divided by summation of credit hour, so that an extra column I want to use, so that I click on insert and enter a column. Okay, the title is blank because this column I want to hide after the calculation, so that I want a simple calculation credit hour into GP. So I want to copy this formula. Oh sorry, I want to copy this formula to everybody. Okay, now I can calculate the GPA summation of these values, that means credit hour into GP divided by summation of credit hours. Okay, the GP is displayed on the screen. Now I want to merge it to everything, so I go to margin center and send it to middle point. Okay, previous CGPA, it is also a input field. I want margin center. This input field I want input some data such as 2.25 previous credit hour. It is also a input field such as 21.0. Oh sorry, margin center. Okay, the CGPA, it is also a merged and centered value. The formula of CGPA is previous CGPA into previous credit hour plus current CGPA into current credit hour, then the division of this summation with previous credit hour and credit current credit hour. So I want to use this formula, previous credit hour into previous CGPA into previous credit hour plus current CGPA into current credit hour, that means summation of credit hours divided by previous credit hour plus, sorry, I want to use bracket, previous credit hour plus current credit hour, that means summation of those credit hours. Now I want to close this and so on. The CGPA is shown on the display. The credit hour is completed, that means the summation of previous credit hour and current credit hour. Okay, now the remarks, it can show if On the later grade, anything is F, the remarks can be fail, or the CGPA is less than 2, the remarks can be used as fail. So that a simple formula. If the CGPA is greater than or equal to 2.0, the value is P passed. Otherwise, the remark can be said this candidate is failed. Okay. So this is the simple a calculation of CGPA by using Microsoft Excel. Now if I complete this inputted value, that means mid-mark, assignment, attendance, final, and previous CGPA and previous credit hour, then the total GPA, CGPA, credit hour, and remark can be calculated automatically if we use this Excel workbook. Then I want to save this and complete this class. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial, so that you can complete your task by